Greetings and welcome to today's installment of Songs from the Source. We are your host band, Seven Seas of the Heart, and momentarily we would like to share an original song. But before we do that, a brief thumbnail background sketch of today's song, which is entitled The Floating World, which is the translation of the Japanese expression ikiyo-e, which was the designation for a district of Edo back in Japan in the from the mid 17th century to the end of the 19th century. And the floating world was a section of the city where the cultural arts and the pleasure houses flourished. The theaters were there, and the performing artists, as well as the bawdy houses, as well as the drinking establishments. So it was a place to go and kind of let it rip, let it all hang out, have a good time, be creative, and do your thing, more or less, is our understanding. Quite a beguiling, beguiling and attractive notion for us, anyway. So once again, the floating world. This is our version. The actors in their costumes nod and wink. They know no doubt that the play is the thing. A pageant of purpose, play, and passion, all dressed up in tragicomic fashion. The courtesan wears a shapely smile and fluttering eyelashes to beguile an oriental hand fan to play hide and seek, suggestively summoning just a peek. Constructed of love, lust, innocence, and tears, it somehow continued year after year. Like a cloud on an ancient scroll unfurled was the wisping wonder of the floating world. As sailboats sailed across the bay, the thoughtless wind carried the day away. The sails billowed with the breath of life as the boat cut through the water like a knife. Birds tether the long sky to the lush earth, a ribbon of whimsy between death and birth. Feathers make infinity fancy with birdsong, the arrows of love were dancing. Constructed of love, lust, innocence, and tears, it somehow continued year after year. Like a cloud on an ancient scroll unfurled was the wisping wonder of the floating world. and filling up all of the revelers' cups was like a kiss, wet, sweet, and abrupt, that revealed the way of tasting life before it disappeared like stars at daylight. So the panoply, the folly, and the facade, the painted masks portraying faces of a god, and the moments that vanished without a trace were the flowers of grace in this lovely place. Constructed of love, lust, innocence, and tears, it somehow continued year after year. Like a cloud on an ancient scroll, unfurled was the wisp and wonder of the floating world. Well, there you have our song from the source for today. One that we call The Floating World, or as they say in Japanese, Ikioi. Thank you for listening. We hope that you enjoyed today's song from the source, and if you did, come on back tomorrow. We got lots of original material that we love to put out there for anyone who might be at all interested. If you did not like today's song from the source, come on back tomorrow. We're going to be here and you're invited, and you never know, maybe you'll hear something that will kind of arouse, or raise up something within you. Or maybe not. Whatever the case may be, you're invited. Everyone is invited always. So before we sign off, we are Seven Seas of the Heart. And we want to say that it is our wish, our desire, and our hope for you that you will raise up to the heavens, to the stars, to the cosmos, to the source itself. Keep your rudder in the water and raise that courageous, that playful, that fun-loving, that frolicking, that compassionate, that passionate, that searching, that seeking, that somersaulting, that open to the winds of wheresoever they may blow sail. And that you will be happy, live free, and sail the seven seas of your own beautiful heart. Until next time, dear friends, bon voyage.